I, Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi, having been appointed Prime Cabinet Secretary of Kenya, do solemnly affirm that I will at all times be faithful to the Republic of Kenya and that I will obey, respect, and uphold this Constitution of Kenya and all other laws of the Republic.
He was born under colonial skies in the green hills of Sabatia, raised in the quiet discipline of the Quaker faith, and earned the nickname Phantom, not just for his speed on the rugby field, but for his elusive, enduring presence in the corridors of Kenyan power. This is the story of Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi, economist, rugby player, family man, and one of Kenya's most enduring political enigmas. Born on 21st September 1960 in what was then the Kenya colony, Mudavadi is a son of the Maragoli, a prominent subgroup of the larger Luhya community in western Kenya. His upbringing was deeply shaped by the Quaker Christian tradition, a faith known for its emphasis on simplicity, peace, and integrity. The foundation still influences his personal and political conduct today. Notable, he is one of the few Kenyan politicians who does not swear oaths, a gesture of spiritual conviction and quiet resolve. His journey through education began in Kileleshwa Nursery School when he was 5 years old in 1965, followed by Nairobi Primary School in 1967 after completing nursery school at Kileleshwa, often referred to as Patch Primary. He later attended Jamhuri High School and completed his A-levels at Nairobi School in 1979. A sharp mind and an even sharper athlete, Mudavadi pursued higher education at the University of Nairobi in 1980, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Land Economics in 1983. But it wasn't all academics. On the rugby field, he was known for his exceptional speed, earning the nickname Phantom and playing for the renowned Mean Machine RFC. Behind the polished politician is a grounded family man. In 1991, Mudavadi married Tessie Shangati Mudavadi, and together they have raised 3 children, Moses, Michael, and Marianne. Their home reflects a quiet blend of tradition and modernity, rooted in strong values and professional discipline. Beyond politics, Mudavadi has surprisingly mellow side. A fan of old school country music, he lists Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton among his favorite artists. He is an avid Manchester United and AFC Leopards supporter and enjoys golf and rugby, sports that mirror his strategic mindset and discipline nature. Mudavadi's entry into politics was as much destiny as it was decision. In 1989, following the death of his father, Mudavadi, a respected politician and MP, Musalia was elected as the Member of Parliament for Sabatia in a by-election. This marked the beginning of a political journey that would span more than 3 decades. Over the years, he served in several powerful cabinet positions: Minister for Suppliers and Marketing in 1989 to 1993, Minister of Finance in 1993 to 1997, and Minister for Agriculture, Transport, Information, among others. In 2002, he briefly served as a vice president under President Daniel Arap Moi, and from 2008 to 2013, he held the influential post of Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Local provisional government in the coalition government formed after the dispute of 2007 elections. In 2013, he ran for president, finished third, but solidified his status as a national political figure. In 2022, under the new administration of President William Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi made a significant return to the national stage as Prime Cabinet Secretary, a position specially created to reflect his seniority and political value. By October 2023, he had also been appointed Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, and by late 2024, he was acting as Interior CS, taking on one of the most sensitive security roles in the country during a key transitional period. In 2019, Mudavadi published his autobiography, Musalia Mudavadi, Soaring Above the Storms of Passion. The title is a reflection of his calm composure through turbulent political chapters. But for all his poise and longevity, his career has not been without challenges. His party, the Amani National Congress ANC, lost its autonomy after merging with UDA, raising concerns about his diminishing regional influence and bargaining power. The entry of ODM, led by Raila Odinga, into the Kenya Kwanza coalition reshaped power dynamics, with many observers noting a subtle sidelining of Mudavadi. Critics have accused him of being too distant from the grassroots, claiming he is more visible at elite functions than in the homes or funerals of ordinary citizens. Legal and integrity challenges have also cast occasionally shadows. A land dispute in Vihiga County ended with a magistrate court ruling against him, and although no direct corruption charges have been leveled, he has been listed by the Law Society of Kenya among public officials mentioned in the integrity reports. He was also connected to the infamous City Council Cemetery land scandal, though a court later declared him of any wrongdoing. As Prime Cabinet Secretary, he is now deeply involved in Kenya's economic management and international diplomacy. But delivering on the government's promises has proven difficult amid budget deficits, high public debt, and global economic shocks. Meanwhile, competition from other Western Kenya leaders and fragmentation within the Luhya community have made it harder for Mudavadi to maintain a singular regional power base. Now, in his 60s, Musalia Mudavadi stands at a political crossroads. Is he a kingmaker, the strategic hand behind the throne, or is he still holding on to presidential ambitions of his own, which more than 30 years in cabinet and ministerial roles, he is one of Kenya's longest serving political figures, a quiet force in the nation's evolving story. In December 2022, he was awarded an honorary doctorate in Peace and Sustainability Development by Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, a testament to his long-standing contribution to national affairs. Yet, his legacy, like Kenya's democracy, remains a work in progress, written one policy, one speech, and one alliance at a time. Steady, silent, and strategic, Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi may not always be the loudest voice in the room, but he is almost always in the room where it happens. Whether he will one day occupy State House is uncertain, but in the unfolding narrative of Kenya's political history, his chapter is already etched in ink.